What up, Capricorn? It's your girl Kelly coming at you straight out of Boston for the Queen Bee Tarot, the home of truth, as some are starting to call it. Yes. So you're probably wondering, okay, does this girl ever get out of her Boston Red Sox hat? The answer to that is no, usually not. I don't feel like I have to be cute to be accurate. So I'm not going to do all these elaborate outfits for you guys and all these elaborate backgrounds. I find it really distracting, and why? I'm just going to be me. So with you guys, oh my gosh, like I was sitting here and all of a sudden I felt like everything just erupted. There was just this moment where everything just went boom and came to a standstill. And I'm just sitting here like, that was more than a tower moment. I feel like something substantially shifted in your whole entire life, whether you've lost a job that you've had for years and years. It almost feels like cataclysmic in your life. Like it feels like something just abruptly blew up that you weren't expecting. It's brought a lot of, I feel like it's brought a lot of pain, but it's also brought new beginnings with it, is what I'm seeing. At first I was sitting here and I was like, what in the hell was that? Because I'm sitting here and all of a sudden I asked for the Capricorn energy and it came right in and just crushed me. And I was like, ooh, like I felt like everything just went to shit and I exploded. Like everything just fell apart. I think that some of you have lost jobs. I think that some of you may have hit rock bottom. You're losing apartments. Can't make your car payment, losing your homes. I feel like it's something cataclysmic. I feel like it's something huge. Lost a husband or a wife of like 30 years left you or something, and just devastated you. Like I feel like there was a huge devastation that affected you in many ways. And spiritually, you're just kind of sitting there like, okay, like what just happened? And everything's exploding and you guys are just, I see you just sitting in the middle of it like, where do I start first? What do I do? So I've just been sitting here kind of living in that, thinking, wow, that's a really shocking experience because it hit me like really hard. And so I've been wondering how you Cappies are holding together. But I do see that it brings about like really positive openings and changes and new starts. So this is more than a tower moment. I would say this is probably divine intervention. I know that you guys are not keen on things that you don't know. You're very much people who love their patterns and love their routines. You don't like to change. You don't like to make new decisions. It takes you a long time. If you're going to date someone, you've calculated how they fit into your life 1,001 ways before you ever even make them an offer. So for you, this is like cataclysmic. It's huge. And it changed your whole life. So that's probably why it feels so cataclysmic. But it's definitely divine intervention for you not making decisions. The lesson I'm getting here is that you're not making decisions. You're not leaving situations you should leave to start something new. Or you're not letting go of old negative behavior patterns. So the universe is essentially, I warned all of you. For months now, I've told you, get on board, make these decisions because divine intervention is coming. And when it does, you need to be in order. Or it literally just balls you over and it takes everything you have. And I feel like a bunch of you just got hit by divine intervention. You weren't going the way that you were supposed to go. You weren't doing what the divine intended you to do. And you didn't listen for a very long time and you continued on, toxic relationships, toxic friendships, giving too much. Whatever it was that you were doing that the divine saw fit to intervene is what they're telling me. And it's really strong. It's a strong feeling I'm getting. I mean, they literally just wiped you guys out. It was like almost sitting there watching from really far up a sea just come through and wipe out like a crowd of people. That's what it looks like to me. And that's why I always try to warn people, listen, you know, get ahead of the divine and do the things you're supposed to do, because if you don't, they're going to come in and they're going to just devastate your life. I learned that lesson 4 times. I'm an Aries. I touch a hot stove 100 times and still don't learn. That lesson I learned in 4 times. I don't think I'll do that again. And I don't think you will either, because I think once was enough for you, Cappies. You know, I'm laughing, but I know it's not funny. I've been where you've been, and it's devastating when the divine, like, literally takes out your whole life and makes you start, and then you find it's not so bad because you're rebuilding. You're healing, nurturing old wounds. You're essentially going back to wounds that are really, really deep, and you're forced to heal them and come out better on the other side, guys. It's happening for a reason. Your life needed a shakeup. You needed to start learning lessons. You needed to, I know you're sitting there going, why is this happening to me? Why is this happening to me? Because you didn't get on board when they gave you the signs to get on board and start making those changes. So they made them for you. But essentially, you needed that so that you could start new and heal from old wounds. So now you're going to come out on the other side sparkling, even though this whole situation definitely sucks. It definitely sucks, but I feel like those new changes are super significant right now. So, I mean, that's it for intuitive for the moment. Sorry, guys. My heat's on and it's warm. I know I look fantastic. And I don't care. So, looking at the cards now, I feel like you've got the 8 of Pentacles in reverse. You just stopped working on something abruptly, immediately. Some of you, this is why I feel like you lost your jobs. You've got the 8 of Pentacles in reverse. Abrupt, immediate. This is the card of working on something, of, you know, building a foundation, a solid foundation of your working skills. This is Pentacles, so this is the realm of material. And it can also, with, you know, cups around it, become the card of love as well. I see 1 card with cups, and yeah, 1 card with cups. That's it right now. So I think this did affect your, don't mind my phone. I think it did affect your work life, probably your personal life too. When I clarify, I'm guaranteeing there's probably going to be relationship shit in there somewhere. There always is. But something just came to an abrupt halt. And we've got death in reverse. So this is something that, I mean, really just shook your whole world. Literally. You just stopped everything you were doing and watched it all just crumble down. And then I've got the Magician here. And I feel like this was you almost watching divine timing. Watching that. I feel like this is the divine for you. Like, they came in and literally just said enough. And everything, I feel like there was just a time slow. And everything just... And, of course, there's a lot of shock there. Like, you've got a major arcana life force here, guys. You've got the Death card coming in, tired of telling you the same lessons. That's it. Stop. And everything stopped. Now change everything. Now you have no choice. The divine has spoken. Told you guys this was a karma summer, and then we had Venus retrograde, and then we have Mercury retrograde till December 5th or 6th. So we've got the Knight of Pentacles. So, I mean, you're feeling pretty low. You're coming in as a knight right now. You're feeling it. You're not feeling like a king, that's for sure. Or a queen, no matter which one of you. Oh God, let me say it. Okay, so during this reading, know that it's a general reading. I could be pulling in yours or your partner's energy. This could be you, Cappy, or whoever you're with. Maybe going through a major transition in their life. So just know that. I don't need the emails telling me how I'm wrong, the comments telling me how I'm wrong. I know that this can come in vice versa, and you need to know that too. So, at this point, you're not feeling like a king. Like, you just lost everything, and it was definitely in a shisty way. I mean, this is somebody who swindles. Maybe this is what you were doing to cause it. I do think that some of this behavior was caused by you. Whether it's you or your partner, whoever this applies to, take what applies, leave what doesn't. There was some shisty behavior, so you're not even coming in at a king or queen level. There's some swindling here, some, hold on a minute. I need to confer with some people. All right, tell me again. Ooh, okay. So, this is going to be for a small amount of you. And then I'll get to the other meaning. You're always going to come in as this because you swindled with the wrong person. You've been swindling a while, but you came across the wrong person. You came across the wrong person. You came across somebody that dabbles in things that they ought not to dabble in. And that karma hit you hard. Real hard. That's a... y'all know exactly what's going to happen. Shit started going wrong right from the second you did. So those of you who know who I'm talking about, you know it's you. The minute you did this, you just caused yourself a karmic contract that will go on forever, so you better find a way to break it. Find a way to fix it. Those of you who know what I'm talking about, find a way to fix that. You messed with the wrong person. So, those of you who were swindling and mistreating people, the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, give his pentacle to everybody, overindulgence, maybe, and I'm feeling alcohol. I feel like an overindulgence of something because I started feeling kind of drunk, like kind of swaying. There's some overindulging going on here. You're just giving out your offer to anybody. And you're not valuing what you might have at home. And this behavior may have caused you to have a cataclysmic tower moment. Now you're trying to figure out how to get out of this whole Nine of Swords devil energy. How do I break this so this doesn't happen again? Because they came in and literally broke this behavior real fast. They broke this behavior on you real fast. They were not tolerating when they came through with karma, watching you swindle people, mistreat people. Some of you may have been cheating on your significant other. They came in and took care of that real fast. Or it could be your significant other doing this to you. Just know that. Because we've got the Three of Pentacles no longer wanting to build together. So you may not be returning to this job. It may have ended in a very drastic way. You may not be returning to this partnership because this is wanting to build together. This is two people. If you look here, this guy's looking at the directions almost, if you will. And she's up here doing the work. So they're working together. He's looking at the directions. She's doing what he's telling her to do from the directions. If you look here, it's almost like there's a there is a tarot card reader there. She has got tarot cards in her hand. Now, it's almost like she's not there to me right now. She's observing. She's watching. What's Capricorn going to do with this moment to rebuild their life? And right now, they feel like you're being a little bit resistant, a little bit scared. Of course, your whole life just went to shreds and you don't even like change. But next time you need to change a little thing about yourself, you'll remember this moment and you'll do it. Because I see a Ten of Cups moment coming. I see a new beginning. this 10 of Cups moment, it's going to take some time to get there. I mean, it's not going to happen instantaneously, Cappies. You're going to need to rebuild. But it's there. That's an amazing card to have. This is really, really good energy after that whole thing. You've got a new start. You get to take action on a new start. And, you know, I feel like this is them letting you know, pull in that fire energy, borrow our energy, and learn how to start from scratch. Aries, Leo, and Sag, fire energy is like nothing else. You can go on energy all day, and it's instinctual for us to be perfectionists. It's instinctual for us to take on new beginnings. It's normal for us. I'm so sorry, my phone is going crazy. But when you own your own business, this is what happens. We instinctually know how to take on a new beginning and happiness and where to start and how to rebuild. The spirits are telling me, and my ancestors are telling me, to let you know to call on the fire energy. The fire energy knows how to build and take action in a new beginning, because we create new beginnings for ourselves all the time. So call on that energy. So now I'm going to clarify for you guys. I mean, you guys have really went through it there. I'm going to say that. You or your partner. Can we please clarify for Capricorn, December of 2018? What is the best truth there? Yep, some of you lost a relationship that you've had since maybe you were teenagers. Please continue to clarify for Capricorn, December of 2018. You lost a relationship that was a karmic relationship, a soul relationship. Very abruptly, they got up and left you for mistreating them. Hold on, we got a jumper. Oh boy. Okay. They left for how you were treating them, is what they're saying here. Oh God, broken tailbones are fun. Let's see here. Let's please continue to clarify for Capricorn, December of 2018. 3. Really? They get mad at me when I count, so they just flipped over like half the deck in the middle. It's a cheeky little deck, this one. Then clarify, please. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, it left you guys abruptly single. This was definitely something that was long-lasting. Or maybe you just let it slip by you. It might have been that opportunity you let slip by you. But maybe it's you realizing it's now gone and trying to put yourself back together. Let's continue to clarify. Wow. Even the cards are being stubborn. Guys, come on. What's with the stubborn energy? Like, 3. You guys got to budge a little here. Like, whatever's going on, you guys are refusing to move at all. Like, you will not move. Ooh. Guys. Yeah, okay. Let's continue to clarify for Capricorn, December of 2018. Wow. Got some anger issues here, guys. I'm feeling anger. I went to clarify, and exactly how many cards I needed fell right out of the deck. Alright, so for the first, you have that 8 of Pentacles energy that abruptly stopped. It could apply to your job. But you've got the Four of Cups. I'm sorry, the Four of Cups. The Six of Cups. My brain is just fried right now. This is definitely a karmic soul relationship. And to me, I see them growing up together. For some of you. A good deal of you, maybe. Growing up together or having a long relationship with them. And it looks like you took that for granted. You've got the Death in reverse. And you've got, this is a past behavior. This is telling you why. I feel like you lost somebody really significant in your life. And I don't mean that they passed away, but somebody walked away from you that you never thought would walk away. The Seven of Swords to me is always like a really ignorant card. Like you're still standing there cheering, yay me, yay me. Everyone's walked away. There's nobody there, Cappies. But it's that stubborn energy of, I won, I won, I won, I won, I won. Nobody wants to keep hearing that. So I feel like that's something you do when you're arguing. This behavior, it's coming in as like, I win. And it's like this stubborn energy. You refuse to move. You refuse to be honest, some of you. You refuse to communicate. You refused. That's what I keep getting is like, I refuse to. And this is what the divine was seeing. Like you absolutely refused to do anything but boast about whatever was going on. You just kept taking it for granted. And you got stuck like that. It's like you got stuck in that energy. Now this could be you or your partner. Just saying. We've got the Eight of Wands where I said all communication, everything in your life just stopped. To clarify that, we've got, and I'm using the After Tarot to clarify my deck, if you guys are wondering, we've got the Three of Swords. So now you and this person are healing up their hearts separately. But that's not what you wanted. You wanted them. You wanted them to stay in your life. Now, this could be someone having deceptive energy toward you as well. So I'm, of course, being the complex reader that I am, I'm going to get a multiple storylines. So this could be that this all happened. Maybe you dropped a relationship out of nowhere. Someone thought you'd never leave. They've been taking advantage of you. The swords are removed. The heart is bandaged up. So someone is taking the time to heal this wound. It looks like here the Magician, which I'm looking at, is definitely divine order here. You've got a major arcana there telling you. This is the Wish card. This is a major life force clarified by a major life force here. So the divine come in and that's it. You're done. What you wished for, you had, and now it's gone. You're not going to get what you wish for here. You're not. This relationship, you're not going to get what you wish for. You were acting like this, making offers like this. And there's my single person card. So you're going to maintain being single. You're going to stay single. This behavior is not really cool. And it looks like some of you really swindled the person you were with. You kept promising marriage, children, anything they wanted to hear as long as they would stay. But then you'd just take advantage. Telling them anything they wanted to hear. This man tells these people anything they want to hear so that they will give up their swords. And obviously he's very well dressed, and the people coming to him are wearing rags and robes, and he's in his happy little tuxedo and his little coat and, you know, a nice carriage, and he's swindling these people for whatever he can. The guy in the back looks like he's giving his away for free. So you keep telling people what they want to hear, so repetitively, so they'll come back. But then the promise never comes through. You've got the Nine of Swords clarified by the Nine of Wands. So you've got, the Ten of Wands. What is going on today? I wouldn't be surprised if the Nine of Wands shows up for some reason. What is going on with me today? I think this Mercury retrograde is kicking my ass, is what I think. Yeah, I think I'd be right, too. You guys aren't the only ones, but you've got the Nine of Swords in reverse with the Ten of Wands. So you just drop the burden. Like, that's it. Okay, I can't carry this anymore. Like, I can't do this anymore. Whoever this is just said, okay, fuck it. I can't do this anymore. My emotions, like, I feel like shit all the time. I can't. That's what I keep getting is like, I can't do this. I can't do this. Just dropped it, sat down, and we're like, okay, what's the next plan? Because this one is done. This is a 9 moving into a 10, even though there's, different, They're saying that even though they're different, one is swords, one is wands, you're moving into a new cycle. You're at the end of the cycle where you're going to move past the burden, is what they're saying. I know right now it feels like you're going to fall on those swords, but it's going to be a burden for a while putting your life back together. I see this as pieces of, like, your life. You got to pick it up and put it all back together again and start at one with that new adventure. The devil behavior clarified by the Eight of Cups. So this person is gone. They left. They walked away, right? You can't be upset that what you leave behind or don't care for or leave unattended, you can't be upset or mad when someone else comes in and what's one man's junk is another man's treasure. The same goes with people. You mistreated this relationship. The relationship was taken away from you. You're serving your karma now. You can't be upset if someone else comes along and treats those treasures correctly. You left them all spilled out, knocked over, walked away from them. So you can't be upset if someone finds value in this person or these treasures. You can't. I'm getting a lot, like, of anger from this. Like, you're really pissed off that someone may have moved in on your guy or girl. But you can't be upset about it when you're not paying attention to that relationship. In essence, it's guys, the grass is greener where you water it, where you're standing. It's not greener on the other side. If you don't water that grass, it dies too. So make a choice. The Three of Pentacles not wanting to work together anymore. We got the Knight of Swords in reverse. Like, he's wanting to rush in. This is an angry dude. He's rushing in and stabbing people to get his message to where it needs to go. Which, honestly, I don't think he really needed to do. When you look at this man, he's not even armed. All he had was a shield. He doesn't even have a sword. So he's taking unnecessary action against somebody who doesn't even have a means to defend themselves. And it's in the reverse. So it's like you want to rush in angry. You want to rush in pissed off because you want to build with this person now. But you can't rush in there like this. You can't. What's done is done. You have to move on from it. And they're telling you, you have to rebuild. You have a 10 of Cups there. You have a way to start your whole new life. This is abundance. This is making money. So maybe you got a job offer after you lost that job. but you're still in that Eight of Swords. So let me just come in there and cut you out and let you realize you don't have to be stuck there in that mind prison. Let me come in and tell you, you don't have to be there. You can have this if you let go. You can't go charging in anymore. It's not your job. This is your job. Finding your new beginning. Making your new beginning. So the divine gotcha. They get us all sometimes. It's time to get up and realize what you do still have. Abundance. There's still a very large amount of abundance to be had here. I mean, this is the 10. This is having it all. But you're not seeing that. And then right next to it, we've got the Ace of Wands clarifying, well, clarified by the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. So you're maybe going through some shit with money. From losing your job. That's what's stopping you from this new start. Losing your job took a huge financial toll. Some of you, I feel like factories were shut down or something, and there was a lot of people laid off. Which is weird, because there's not that many factories that have people still working in them, unfortunately. Which I think is bullshit, but that's just me. Just saying. Sips tea. The King of Wands. I'm right. They're telling you to pull in this behavior. You're standing there admiring what has been rebuilt, what has been built with this Three of Pentacles. It's there twice. But this is the after tarot. This is what happens right after the Rider-Waite deck. So this is built and you're admiring it. So it's showing you going on a positive route, starting to rebuild, but you are just resistant to get there, Capricorn, and you can't be. You can't be resistant anymore. Like, you have no choice but to rebuild, guys. It is what it is. I know you don't like change, but, you know, when you don't do what the universe wants you to do, they do it for you. It's for your greater good. You can't see it yet sometimes, I'll tell you that. But it's definitely for your greater good. So, now let's get you some happy advice from the unicorns. Welcome the unicorn deck. We have the unicorn oracles instead of the old unicorn calendar, which I don't have here. But it was just papers that matched up with the readings that came from a calendar that I had. You know, advice from unicorns. Okay, what messages do you have for our Cappies for December of 2018? What are the positive messages you have for Capricorn collective energy December of 2018, please? Okay, guys, these are really hard to shuffle, so you can laugh at me. But I have to turn them this way. I can't. They're just too big for my little people hands. I'm a little people. I'm only 5'3", and I'm tiny. So, okay. What do we have for advice for our Capricorns for... This is not easy. December of 2018. I hope you guys are laughing at me right now, because I'd be laughing at me. These are so hard to even shuffle. It's not even funny, but... Ooh, guys. Okay, so you got some coming up in the negative here. Awareness. So awareness says, live in the moment, be conscious of your thoughts, look for signs and guidance. So they're letting you know, just like in the cards, that you're not listening. You're still not realizing the reason you lost this was your inability to change. Now you have to change. Now you have to rebuild. Rebuild in a good way. Look for the signs they're sending you. Open your heart, open your mind, And you're going to have to let go of control, guys. You have to let go of control. You don't control this. The divine do. And you're not going to win that fight. So you can push down and be as stubborn as you want and pull back. And, you know, I just see you guys with a rope on and you're just... But they're going to win. So let them help you. Rather than making it a coarse and really hard experience, let them help you with this experience. Let them guide you. Strength. Coming in the reverse. The challenge will make you stronger. You will get through to the other side. Look for the gifts in the situation. Here I am about to tell Capricorn, who's super stubborn, look for the gifts in the situation. But you also have awareness. So I was telling you before, you have to look for what's left in the situation. Stop staying in that 5 of Cups, mournful, boo-hoo energy. Look for the signs. They'll give you the strength to rebuild and help you to rebuild. But your theory this month needs to be put in your mind. Your theory is about rebuilding, your patience. You need to put all of that toward rebuilding yourself into someone new and your life into something new. You have to. This isn't a choice, guys. This is a universe telling you you have no choice. So you might as well get crack-a-lagging. You've got hope. Stay positive. The worst is behind you. Look up to the light. So they're letting you know that they're there and you can call on their energy. Yes, you really can call on unicorn energy. The more you know about the different realms and the different dimensions, the more you learn about things that maybe aren't so fake. We'll leave it at that. They're telling you there is hope there. You just need to let them help you. Let them in. Let your guides in. Let the unicorns in. Let that energy guide you. Oh, patience. I just said this. You guys are going to really need to pull in your patience. You really are, because you have no choice but to let go of control and do what the divine wants you to do. That's it. That's your only job, is to do what they expect you to do. And if you don't, that's just more consequences for you. So get with it, Cappies. You know, don't put yourself through unnecessary stress. Patience. Pause before you take action. Trust that divine timing is at work. Be patient and play while you wait. So they're telling you to stop and smell the roses still. Use those patience and know that there is a right time for everything. Divine timing had their hand in this. It was time to change. You didn't change, so the divine changed you. For good. It's not all a bad thing. There are wonderful lessons when the divine come into your life, and you get to learn directly from them. You get to learn exactly what and how to handle what you're going through, and you learn it from the best of the best. So get on those lessons. Work with the divine. There's nothing like working with the divine. It's horrible what's going on, yes. But if you work with the divine, you'll have an experience like you've never had before, Cappies. And this opportunity doesn't come around all the time. It only comes around once in a great while. They don't always interfere. So get on board and really take in those lessons, because there is nothing like it. So this is your girl, Kelly, coming at you from the Queen Bee Tarot in Boston. I will catch y'all later. But before I go, I have to ask you, please hit the like button. YouTube goes by how many likes a video has. Sorry. YouTube goes by how many videos, how many likes a video has. Sorry, that scrambled my brain. Rather than how many views it has. So it can have 25,000 views, but if it only has 50 likes on it, it's not going to continue to keep going and, you know, get to everyone it needs to. So if you guys could just hit the like button below, I'd greatly appreciate it. It will recycle the video down the side of the page when other readings pop up for you guys. I appreciate it, and I'll love you forever. And also, please email me if you guys want a list. I've turned it kind of into a tarot spa. It's very interesting. But if you want a list of services from the Queen Bee Tarot, just email me at trinity32719 at hotmail.com. Information in the box below. And I will catch y'all on the flip.